the album with Rod Argent, and Rod had worked with you a lot on the solo albums in the 70s, I know. But this was the first Rod Argent, Colin Blunstone album, and I said, I think I remember interviewing you at the time, I said, well, why aren't you going to call yourself the Zombies? Because really, people will probably start to call you the Zombies anyway. And I think you said at the time, well, we're going to wait and see how it goes. Well, obviously it went very well, because shortly after you became the Zombies.
Actually, it took about 5 or 6 years for us to use the name the Zombies, because, I don't know, it felt a little bit strange with just two of us there. But we were amazed at the interest in the Zombies repertoire when we started playing. And more people were asking for zombie tracks. It got to the point where we were playing a zombie set, so it seemed a little crazy not to use the Zombies name. But we didn't, the Zombies finished in 1967, and so that's the reason we weren't too fast. We didn't use the name too quickly. And of course we had to talk to the other two surviving original members and see how they felt. And in the end, they were very pleased for us to do it. But it was something that we had to think about for a long period of time.
Well, it's proved to be very, very successful. And this year, as we are in 2018, you just missed out being inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I mean, how do you feel about that? Because, I mean, again, I was discussing this with Rod earlier. It's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame has got to the stage now where people are talking more about the people who aren't in it and should be in it. And you guys should be in it, really. So how do you feel about that?
Well, I'll be absolutely honest and say I'm really excited that we're nominated. I think it's fantastic. And then when I look at the public vote, and we got over 500,000 votes in the public vote, I just think it's astounding. Of course it's disappointing we didn't get inducted, but maybe there'll be other times. You have to, in this business, you have to be a little bit philosophical. And it's disappointing, but I always try and take the positives out of every situation, and over 500,000 people voted for us. I think that's breathtaking.
And of course it doesn't take anything away from you with what you do.
Of course not, no, I mean, what I try to do, in a very light way, I try to, if we don't get in, then I think of it, it's a harmless piece of fun.
Yeah.
If we do get in, it will validate my whole career. It will be the meaning of, the making of my life if we do get in. So I can survive success, and I can survive failure.
Well, that's a great way to look at it, and that's a really good way to end this interview. Colin, great to speak to you today.
Great to speak to you too. Thanks so much.